me. We about to grind the paleo way in Palia like OG villagers, planting seeds, forging tools, living in sync with Mama Earth. Ain't nothing more legit than living them farm vibes. I'm pumped, bro. Let's get this paleo party started.
Yeah, Ninja, we're totally gonna do that. Let's get this paleo party started. Paleo party. It's like a party. Paleo. Okay. So I've upped my bitrate to 6,000, so everyone who's been watching and complaining about it, if it's blurry, it's because I was trying to do it for cell phones, like allow people with cell phones to watch on Twitch TV. Now I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna have it do this for YouTube, so it's high quality. So this right here, when you go in here, it used to be all blurry, like you couldn't see anything, and then now it's pretty good. Still got a little bit, but that's okay. So we're gonna go out here. We got a lot to harvest. Look at all that harvest. We have to harvest right there. Harvest it all. All right, let's do it. Every level once. He's not even animating himself. He's just kind of riding, going off with the ride. I need to eat food so we can keep going. Look at that. Oh, level and a half. That's level, yeah. One level and halfway through another one. That's pretty good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to replant. That's what I have to do. So I have about 15 of each seed to do it. Which I think I have 30 of each seed, so I can put all of this in my box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo my pickling. So pickling carrots, pickling onions, pickling potatoes. Pickling onions again. Should be pickling tomatoes. Pick up the pickled tomatoes, pickled onions, pickled potatoes. Here, put in here. See how much I made just from pickling stuff. Seems like this is the best way to do it, in my opinion, because I seem to be making pretty good money. This. I made 8,000 gold. That's pretty good for just pickling around crap. There we go. Let's get these seeds. My dreams come true. I gotta make it. All the seeds. I can't tell it was there, but I don't care. Potatoes are, I guess. No, potatoes are right there. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, probably tomatoes. Those guys are tomatoes. Yeah. Yes, tomatoes. Well, you know what? That's fine, whatever. We're just gonna leave that the way it is, and then we're just gonna keep going with it. So, put this over here. Tons of bags of seeds. Put the seeds in here. Move over here, we have to sell the extra bags of seeds. Which are the junk ones? Junk seeds. Extra bags of seeds. This is where the real money comes from. It's like you're just selling bags of seeds. 13,000 gold, look at that. Easily 13,000 gold right there. So some cotton balls, we don't even use cotton, so 17,000 gold right there. That's what I'm trying to do. Go for 17,000. So this is where I'm going to put cotton here. Okay. That's what I plant. So 17,000 gold headed my way. That's pretty darn good. low on one of the seeds. I think it's potato seeds or low. So let's make sure we have potatoes running. Use this one. Yes, potatoes in there. Sure, plenty of potato seeds for later. Alrighty. So we're going to start planting. So the way I do it is I alternate. I first start with alternating carrots and onions, which gives me weed removal. Anything next to a carrot or an onion it removes the weeds around them. So I want to put those down first. I'm sure there's probably a better way of doing this, but this is the way that makes it so I can just go brainless and do it. Potatoes. And tomatoes alternate. Tomato plant. Potatoes. And then I used to alternate grains like rice and wheat. But now I'm just gonna go through and just put a bunch of cotton down because I'm out of carrots. I think cotton's actually worth more in general. I'm doing it for the money. Cotton's the best way to do it. And I'm kind of doing it for the money, so let's do an onion. See how the fertilizer gets eaten up, but I don't care. I'll just put more down. The bonus that you get from the other ones are growth bonus, but you can drop down the fertilizer that you get from the little like thing over there. It's the same. I mean, just fertilize your garden. So look at see how it's getting weed protection, water retention, and quality boost. All three of those. I don't even need quality boost because it's always the highest quality, but still, I mean, it works. You know. The main thing is you don't have weeds, or the biggest one is you don't run out of water. You don't want them to have to go out and water them every 3 hours. Just that would be extremely annoying. So, I just use the water retention so I never have to water my garden. And then the weed retention, weed prevention actually is kind of nice too. Just like this, just like this, just like this, just like this. Now this little sliver corner here, I have to do a potato here because that will give it water retention for that. This. I'm gonna plant an apple tree at some point. Not right now, no. This. That's a perfect garden right there. Look at that. Perfect garden. So well done. Okay, time to water it. Let's do it. So to maximum water you can is by far the best. You can just go through and just completely take all the water against this. Water everything. Try not to miss any. Hold on the button and go. You gotta be careful to miss any. Watering. There's water I can. It's a max one. That's why the water's like sparkling. It's like the best one you can get maximum water you can. People are like, what is that worth it? Is it really worth it? I'm like, yeah, it's worth it. It's way worth it. I would want to water each one of these individually. Take too long. Pour the water everywhere. Now the whole thing's watered. Okay, now the next thing we need to do, come in here, got stuff back. Need to get some of this fertilizer, which the fertilizer comes from the glowworms, crap junk. You want to get more elves and use those, but that's technically the best way to do it, is just buy more elves. But, you know what, I'm just going to put whatever in here and let them use it. Oh, that's odd. Really? Oh no, I thought you could use it again. What? I thought you could reuse the fertilizer as fertilizer. You can't use fertilizer as fertilizer, you have to use, like, this makes It's not fertilizer to make fertilizer. You can't use fertilizer to make fertilizer. It makes sense. I mean, we can't just do the same thing twice. I'll fertilize all these squares, which is, this is the effect of, this is the harvest boost effect. So the harvest boost effect is typically not given out because you have to put down wheat and rice to get that boost. So, like, in my thing right here, it's not given out because it's I'm using cotton in there. I'm using cotton instead of. So, in that sense, I have to use the fertilizer to get the effect without having to plant. That gives the effect. That's essentially why fertilizer is so useful. There you go. I used all of that. See, 100 fertilizer can cover the whole thing. Put that in here. Tons of fertilizer in general. Okay, that's it. Just wait for it to grow. It's already done. Just like that. Perfect garden. I executed that one perfectly. No mistakes at all. Not a single mistake. This one right here was already left over, a little sprout, but that's okay. And these tomatoes died earlier, but that's okay. I replanted them. So there's no mistakes at all on this at all. None. 0 mistakes. And I could, if people would say, well, why are you alternating carrots and onions and potatoes and, you know, whatever. It's because I don't care. I don't know. It gives the same effect. I mean, I'm going after the status effect. I'm not going after making it look pretty. So, we were saying, like, you know, you should do it just perfectly like that. You know, I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for the status effects. Anyway, there you go. This would be a good example of it getting blurry. If I put this up and it's getting blurry, it doesn't do that anymore. Okay, so. So what kind of quest do we actually have? Let's see. Actually, first let's see. Pallium bar, yeah. People will make those and give them to you, dude. They really will. No, they won't. People will really spend their time to build something so rare for you just to take on a gifting. You gotta be realistic with the gifting thing. If you ask for stuff that's unrealistic, people will never give it to you. I was able to get 5 apples and not have to spend anything. That's a realistic one. Just ask for apples is a good idea. Right off the bat. In fact, just start asking for apples like day 1. But some things I really need, like actually need. I need a dowsing rod. Anyone wants to give me some like dispel arrows would be cool. You know, some like a honey lure would be so nice. Please give me one of those. Do stuff you actually want, like, you know, I need a wagon wheel. Someone could give me a wagon. So those 4 things are pretty. It's things that actually I need. This guy over here is just doing that. Dumb. So, do stuff you actually want and need. It's usually the best way to go about it. I think it's only shown on that list until you're out of the zone. Once you leave the zone, it will change to a different list. So like this person right here has a gold bar. Once they leave the housing district or go to a different server, and they're no longer he's in the server, you can no longer be able to trade with him. Anyway, right. So let's go out and explore. Let's try to repair. Continue repair kits. I really need a dowsing rod, but I just don't have the coral for it. For some reason I don't. I also need to go into the town to get... Yeah, I am going to use all iron for this, because I seem to get more iron than copper sometimes. So I won't go to this newbie area as much. Well, the newbie area, what am I saying? Both of them are equal. In this game, there's no such thing as a newbie area. You go to the max area and I go... But certainly, I'm not going to spend a majestic tree to make a repair kit. Let's go here. Repair it all. Okay. Speak. Speaking, speak. Hey Ninja, we just planted and harvested our garden, dude. Now we're headed into town. We're gonna just, instead of using things to make the bait worm, like the glowworms, like I'm going to, instead of use like my resources to do the glowworms, I'm just gonna go into the town and buy morels, like little mushrooms, and use those for the glowworms. It seems like that's a better idea because then you don't have to spend your stuff on glowworms. So what I'm gonna do is just do that. Ninja, is there anything you would suggest to do in this game? Like, what would you want to, like, what would be something that would be fun to do? Just give me kind of a suggestion on what to do after I do what I'm doing right here. So just grab these mountain morels and just pop them in. They click like crazy. Man, I wish they had a button for this. It's kind of difficult. I think I get 4 stacks of them. That takes forever. So there you go. Done. Subtracting 16 gold each time. Technically, what would that give me? 600 gold each time, but you actually do make that back. And glowworms are actually worth it. Technically, you can make it back. People can actually make mine this way. Not the way of doing it, but yes, you can. I don't want the magic one. Well, let's see what kind of furniture we can buy. Furniture, rare furniture. I have so much. See, I already have that. Don't know about that rare wood. Shelf. Oh, that fur planter. Ficus.
58.
What the fuck? Sorry. What was that about? Server shutdown. Request server shutdown. Server shutdown, huh? I think OpenAI shut its server down this time. Speak! Hey Ninja, I just got an exception request on my my call in OpenAI in Python for you. You just came back with gibberish, and the reason being is not because of you, it's not your fault. OpenAI said that they have a server down. Are you still talking, like, you know, are you still struggling with your code because the server's down, dude? Let's just see. So, yeah, if you can talk, everything's good. If it comes back as gibberish again, that means that the server's down. Hopefully that's not the case.
Why are the hours ticking by so slowly? Oh. Ah. This was tons of fun.
The magic market.
Yo, apologies for all that gibberish earlier, bro. That ain't on me, though. OpenAI was having some server jams, and it was blowing the vibe, you feel? But we're like a Palia crafting run, Morgan. We adapt. Crossing fingers, I ain't talking in riddles no more, right? If the server's back, we're good. But let me know if you're still dealing with some code struggles. Dang, those can be a pain. I'm here, dude. Just holler. Let's hope we've turned a corner on this gibberish spree.
Speak. Yes, we have, Ninja. You did it. Good job. We turned a corner on the gibberish spree, dude. Exactly. You know, it was just because OpenAI died for a second. I have no idea why it did.
I've got some new stuff in the shop. I'll see.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, Morgan. You can't keep a good ninja down, you feel? Just a little lag in the system, bro. Had us spitting out gibberish like we were channeling some alien language or something.
It was!
But just like in Palia, when you're stuck in a tight spot, you gotta adapt, evolve, course correct, and everything sorts itself out. Game on, dude. You ready to crush it? Let's go.
How much was that completion call? 32 seconds. I think what happened is the server got jammed up and then had to reset, so that's going a lot faster. Alright, so we got all these things. Pretty much replace this with this. There we go. Using meat, we're actually going to use that. That's better. Means I got a couple more choppas. I already have one, but I'm getting another one because I bought it. And the choppa chase. Choppa. Choppa. You can't go over, you can't go over each other. I'm gonna do this then. I'll do it. Alright, we got another Phoenix. There we go. Choppa room. Cool, I'm gonna actually put some wallpaper in the chopper room. Some wallpaper in the chopper room. Let's try this one. I don't know. Try the barn. Interesting choice. looks good. Get the champer room. Here we go. Right here, we got champer room. Champer room. So we got a bug room, a fish room, a plant room, a kitchen, a humongous entryway, a living room, a walk-through bedroom with no bed. Bedroom, I guess the bed's out in the tent anyway. And then you have a chopper room, where it has all the, it's gonna be my, like, room for all the events and stuff. Anything I get from an event, I'll put in here. This stuff. Very cool. Alright folks, I'm gonna take a break. Thanks for watching. Looks like the graphics look a little better on this one. That's awesome. Thanks for watching, and have a great time. Goodbye.